This game is called Beer Thoughts, presented by Outlaw Beer.
I love it.
And I got 3 beers here, and there are questions under each beer, and I just want you to, each beer, and I'm going to drink a beer. You don't have to drink a beer,
okay.
But I'm definitely one. But there's your first question, and you just answer it how you please. Beer thoughts.
One thing people don't know about you. It's a great question. So, I speak Portuguese. My dad is Brazilian, and my mom is from Mozambique, which is just north of South Africa. And so both of their first languages is Portuguese. They moved to Texas about the same time in high school. And my dad learned how to speak English watching John Wayne movies. So I call him a Brazilian cowboy. He's obsessed with John Wayne, obsessed with country, and that's the reason that I fell in love with country music. But também eu falo português. So
hit me with a Portuguese sentence.
Oi, meu nome é Jorge e eu falo português e também eu toco música de country.
That is great. Can you do like a full country song in Portuguese?
It would take me a little sitting down, but yeah, I probably could. Yeah, my goal is, man, the people don't know the rodeos in Brazil. Cody Johnson just went and did one. He'll tell you it's rowdy. Like, they love country music, and Brazilians party harder than anyone. Like, they are. So that's I need to work a couple Portuguese songs into my set so that I can go do some Brazilian rodeo stuff.
Dude, that would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
If you would just hit them with like a different language, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was not expecting
they are like rabid for it down there. So
love that. Okay.
I saw Cody Johnson go down there, and I saw the show he played, and it got me fired up. I'm like, all right, I got to get that going. All right, let's see. Question number 2, beer thoughts. Dream venue to play at. That's a great question. For me, growing up in Austin, it was ACL Live, so I've gotten to do that. I got to do Red Rocks, which was another one on my bucket list. I think the only one that I haven't gotten to do that I think is, kind of your standard like name and lights dream as a kid is I haven't gotten to do Madison Square Garden yet. So when we do Madison Square Garden, I think that'll be the last one to check off the bucket list.
Damn, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the real deal, There's so much history at Madison Square Garden, but
from sports to music to everything.
Yep.
You sell that out, I mean, you're doing something.
100%. Yeah,
that's good. Last one.
Dream person to go on tour with. Well, I've had a couple. I'm getting to go on tour with Luke Bryan this year, which is definitely one that, I think he's a guy that I look up to as more than just an artist, because he's never changes who he is. That guy has more money than he could ever spend, and you'd never
totally
know.
Agree.
He's the nicest guy you'd ever meet. He's an awesome dad. He cuts up with his kids, brings his wife out on the road. Like, that's very inspiring to me. He treats his crew like $1 million. That's very inspiring to me. And then he puts on just a hell of a show. It's a party, gets rowdy, drinks tequila, drinks beer, gets the crowd just frenzying. So that is like the perfect mix of things that I kind of aspire to be. So Luke is definitely one of those for me. And then I would also say Jason Aldean, just because he's a rock and roll cowboy, man. And his music, I would say, had probably a bigger influence on me between him and Gary Allan than anybody else. So those two would be my dream tours. And I'm getting to live one of them this year going out with Luke. So Jason, you're next, man.
Yes. Luke's, I got to come out to one of those shows with Luke. I mean, that dude puts on a hell of a show. And he's been people forget, Luke Bryan's been singing country music for a long time.
It's crazy when you see these guys that can go out and play 90 minutes, 2 hours, and only play number one songs. That's crazy. Like, I feel lucky that I get to put 2 number one songs in my set now. It used to be I'd go out and play an hour of songs that nobody knew, and I'd hope they liked them by the end of it. Now I've got a couple songs people know in my set. But to be able to go out and play 90 minutes or 2 hours and be a human jukebox, only play number ones, that's making it.
You're doing something.
That's big time, yeah.
Well, once again, humble George Birge. I mean, you do have 2 number ones, but you had them in a 12-month span.
That is pretty exciting, man. Yeah.
Keep doing this a couple more years, you'll get there.
We try to keep up that clip, for sure.